What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to At the Office. We have a different type of video for you today. Me and Eric are in Pittsburgh for the NFL draft, so we got a vlog going on. Eric, say what's up to the people.
What's up? Decked out in Browns gear. Fuck Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the Airbnb we're staying at right now, the dude that lives like across the street from it was staring us down. I don't know if it's because I have my Rambler Reserve Cleveland O hat on. Use code ATO for 10% off.
ATO10.
ATO10, yes, it is code ATO10 for 10% off. But Eric is also in all Browns gear. Maybe that's why we're getting bad looks already, but it's been a quick little get. Let me get this real quick too, because we got a nice little welcoming gift from our Airbnb host. Eric refused to drink the Truly, but here we are. Cheers, go Browns. Let's see what they do in round 2 and round 3. And before our lift shows up, I know this video will be out way after and the people will know what's going on in the NFL draft, but what do you think is going to happen with the Browns today in day 2 of the NFL draft?
I think they're probably trading up for the safety, your guy that you like a lot.
Emmanuel McNeil-Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want it to be Denzel Boston. That's my pick. He's a big-bodied receiver. I think we still don't have a number 1. I don't know that he's a number 1.
But he has the stature of
right,
it. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
So I'm hoping that we could do that. Who knows? Maybe we can get a 2-for-1 kind of situation going today.
All right, we've officially made it into the draft. Eric, city of Pittsburgh, how's it going so far? Do you think they're doing a good job of the setup? A little weird with how you could go from the regular draft to the draft experience.
Yeah, they're doing a good job though. The city's set up well, everyone's nice. We did have a Pittsburgh fan say that a car could hit us. That was weird, but always keeping it classy here in Pittsburgh. Other than that, things are good.
Of course, that's just how it goes sometimes when there's division rivals in the area.
When you have a team that won a playoff game against them more recently than they have, despite them going nearly every year, there's some animosity there.
I love how you're just saying that out loud and proud, like we aren't in the middle of the city of Pittsburgh and in enemy territory, but
I said what I said.
You did say what you said, indeed. This is going to be a fun one. It looks like it's going to be less busy than day 1, too, which is nice. It looks like we're going to actually get a nice, half-decent spot. We'll see what it looks like when we get over there come draft time. There's a Wiz Khalifa concert going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to go to that, but Eric said he was excited.
I said it would be my second Wiz Khalifa concert in my life, which not that weird, but a little weird for me, I guess.
Yeah, that is not your speed, but we'll see what happens. We have seen some Browns fans.
Oh.
There is a Chubb shirt over there.
For sale.
Oh, no, it's just a guy wearing one. We've thrown up some reps. We'll see. You gonna pick something up, E?
Maybe. Is there a Vrabel/Rossini collection in here?
I think it's probably on discount at this point.
We're bringing it tomorrow.
Okay. Eric, what are we in line for right now?
We're in line for Gatorade Waters doing that speed test thing where the little pegs drop and you gotta catch them. Yeah, speed test, whatever. I feel pretty hyped about this. It looks easy when the players do it. I know it's not, but Noah, you said you can only get like 1?
You don't think you're only gonna get like 1?
My over-under's 4.
Okay, 4. 4 is kind of crazy to me. I think you're gonna get like maybe 2. I would put you ahead of me. I think there's an athletic bone left in that old body of yours.
Okay.
My knees are already hurting from walking around the draft, so we'll see what this looks like.
However you feel, closer you can reach it, the better for you.
I got you.
Once I hit this button, music's going to start playing. Once it does, it's going to start dropping. That means you got to get ready to catch it.
All right.
I think you're ready.
Yep.
Just don't drop them.
Got it.
All right, you got it. Get ready.
The outside ones are tough. All right, well. Well, I got 4.
All right, how ready are you?
Not.
All right, I think you're ready.
I'm not.
Hit this button. It's
Okay.
going to start to play, then it's going to start to drop. Just
Okay.
get ready, catch. All right, you got this. Wait for for the music. Once the music starts, get ready.
Oh, inside one. I'm not feeling good about this.
Nope.
You're saying I can't get past him?
I mean, I wouldn't say one.
You didn't know good. On the line, I'm still getting past him on the line.
No, you already won.
Let's go. I took the win. Let's go. Hey, you got more than your one, though. How you feel?
I feel horrible. That was god awful. I only got 2.
Your boy won, as expected.
Yeah,
Met some friends from Buffalo. That was cool. Good time.
If you're watching this, Alyssa and Mike, right? Alyssa and Mike, shout out to y'all. Y'all were a good time in the line. We're trying to check out what else they have going on here, trying to get some of it out of the way before day 3 since it's such an early start tomorrow. It's interesting to see how they have this set up compared to when Cleveland did it. Obviously, we weren't making content when Cleveland did it, but I went and it was very close, tight-knit to Huntington Bank Field, and I feel like this is very spread out. Not a bad thing. I think that might be a good thing, honestly. There's more room to walk about and do the thing. But we'll see. We're going to actually, I think, head into the NFL shop now, see what's going on over there.
Yeah, this looks like the biggest pop-up shop I've seen since we've been here. Let's go spend some money. These are actually kind of sick.
You're a fan?
I am a fan. I like the green.
What do you think the Browns jersey is in here? Is it Miles? Is it Shador?
Oh, if they're wanting to sell, I would say Shador.
I'm trying to look for it right now. Eagles. It's Myles Garrett.
Okay.
It's Myles Garrett. Let's see it. I'll flip the camera over. I would have thought for sure it would be the number 2 Shador, if I'm being honest. All right, I need you guys to just settle a debate for us. Erik over here is a big fan of these Seahawks jerseys, the ones that they wear on the regular. I think they're a little outdated. They're giving very 2013. What do you think?
Nah, they're solid. When you have a good classic design like Nike, like Coca-Cola Red, you don't just change it for nothing. That's a solid jersey. I'm sticking with it.
I think they should go back to the throwbacks, but let us know down in the comments. All right, so we're on field here at AccuSure Stadium. It feels really weird to just kind of be walking around on the field in enemy territory, mind you, wearing Browns gear, walking around like we own the place. How do you feel about it, E?
Yeah, the weirdest part is normally when it's a professional sports team, they take care of their grass and their field like to the utmost degree, more than anybody. And right now, like we're literally walking on the field. I don't know if they're replacing the sod at some point, but this is the field that they'll be playing on. A little odd to me.
It is odd indeed. I remember it being like this for the Browns too, but I don't think you were walking like on the actual field. Like, let me flip this around for you guys and point it down. Like, this is literally me walking on the football field for the Steelers. So it's a little weird. I don't know.
I can see hash marks. I can see the paint.
Yeah, it's weird. We're gonna go into the Topps experience. For those who don't know, none of my, I'm a card geek. So if you're not a card geek, Topps finally got the license for the NFL again, so they're probably giving out some free cards and stuff in there. Let's go see if we pull something goody.
Let's check it out. You might think that we're at the NFL draft. We are actually on set of a movie, or a show rather, new show coming to Cleveland called In the Land. It features a coach. I won't ruin it. I read the first episode script. It's pretty good though. It's going to feature that guy, Chris Maloney, I think his name is.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really liked the first episode, but we are filming that now in person. And they came over and they said, if you don't like, obviously the draft is in Pittsburgh this year, if you don't like who's on the screen, give your real feelings. So the Cleveland Browns selected Connor Rourke, the quarterback out of Ohio State. Noah, we just got on our first feature film.
I know, this is really cool, and I'm excited to see The Land come out on Hulu, so it's cool that they're recording this here actually at the draft. They're actually about to do a second take of it right now. They're taking 2 takes, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any differences, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of cool. We get a behind-the-scenes look of what's going on with the Browns, what's going on with the show, rather, before it even comes out on Hulu. I keep getting distracted by the horrible sound of the "Here We Go Steelers" chant, which...
That's a Browns thing. That's a Browns chant. Everybody knows it. I don't know when they started this. They always want to be us. We're the last team to have a playoff win.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's go watch the draft, see what they got. We'll get our reactions here live on camp.
Let's do it.
So the draft is officially underway. The 49ers are on the clock. There's no move yet, but it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you realized, Erik, or anybody at home realized, but they kind of sit and talk like it's an event and they have hosts on the stage. I just kind of thought maybe it was music or something.
Yeah, obviously you don't hear like what you would hear on the broadcast watching at home, so it is interesting. I'm curious though, because there are, it's the ability to watch within the stadium, the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium, Acrisure. So you can go in there and watch it on the Jumbotron. If you know, drop it in the comments, but are they seeing the live feed of what we're seeing, or are they seeing a network feed?
I'm ready for the Browns to get on the clock, aren't you?
I am. I expect quite a few offensive players taken early in the second round. You have teams like San Fran, you have teams like Buffalo that obviously need a wide receiver. We've talked about it. I'm high on Denzel Boston, but frankly, the team picking before us, Buffalo, they should be high on somebody like Denzel Boston too, so we'll see what happens.
Let's see if the Browns get a move up here while we're sitting here upon enemy lines here in downtown Pittsburgh. The Raiders are on the clock, a potential Emmanuel McNeil-Warren team. I thought the Browns might try to jump them because they traded back. I'm nervous. I want to see this boy from Toledo, this safety, come and be a Cleveland Brown. Denzel Boston.
Love it. That was my guy. That's my second pick that I called correctly in our mock draft. Denzel Boston is a Cleveland Brown. They have their big body receiver finally. Yo.
Hey, doesn't matter. Browns will always be dog water. They're fucking...
All right, so we got stopped by those fans, but the Browns took Denzel Boston with their second round pick. Erik, another name you mocked, another name I liked. It's not Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, but they double back at wide receiver. Obviously, our take's already on the page, but how are you feeling live in person right now?
Feel great. First of all, I picked not one, not two. Well, okay, 2 picks so far that I have right. So anyone that came for me during my mock draft, get out of here. I knew what I was talking about. Denzel Boston paired with, who did we? Casey Concepcion.
There you go.
I'm already forgetting it. That's a great pairing. You have a speed guy. You have a big body receiver. This is exactly what we wanted. We are fixing our line. We're getting weapons for Shedeur Sanders, I imagine.
Hopefully.
I'm happy.
I'm happy too. I want to see the Browns maybe trade up here and still get Elijah McNeil-Warren. If that happens, I don't care what happens the rest of this draft. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy as it is now. They followed a really good, a really thoughtful process that I think a lot of fans are going to enjoy come fall when the offense looks much better than it did before.
Yeah, they have 3 starters. I mean, ideally, what we just saw are 3 potential starters that can make an impact on day one. We'll see if that's the case, of course, but we know for sure that Spencer Fano is going to be starting. He's probably our starting left tackle, and I can bet one or both of those receivers are going to see playing time for us. So can't ask for much better from the Cleveland Browns in this draft.
Let's see what happens. We're gonna go take a little walk around now that it's quite some time. We just watched the Steelers draft, but terrible team. And we got booed. We all booed the Ravens. I felt like I was included for once here in the city of Pittsburgh, so that was kind of cool, I guess.
By the way, somehow producer Deshaun was lost. He was somewhere in the crowd with his dad, and we managed to run into him. He ran into us, so we linked up with them. That was cool. We're gonna see them for day 3 tomorrow as well. So far, so good at the NFL draft, though.
We will see what happens. Hopefully the Browns don't ruin this with a pick like Carson Beck or something like that. That would just piss both of us off, right?
I mean, at this point, I don't care. It's all gravy afterwards.
Let's see what happens. We'll be back.
Welcome back, Browns legend Joe Hayden.
With the 58th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, DB Toledo. Let's get it.
Let's go!
We are back at the draft. The Browns just traded up. Noah, your guy is finally off the board, and he is a Cleveland Brown.
Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. I wanted him in the first round. That's how high I am on the Toledo prospect. He is going to be an awesome addition for this Cleveland Browns team. They traded up. I didn't even get to see the details yet on my watch. I looked down, I saw Browns trade up. I said, Eric, let's go. We were sitting down taking a break from standing in the mosh pit that is the NFL draft. I'm feeling so damn good about the Browns draft right now.
When we did our mock drafts, I told you my only issue was where you took him, not the player himself. This is almost a pitch-perfect draft from the Cleveland Browns. Not only did they double up and get Denzel Boston, another big body receiver, now they add your safety. I'm not sure they could have done this draft much better.
I am ecstatic. Obviously, our takes are on the page now for the full breakdown of terms of what we feel about this. But even if it's the 2 third-round picks to trade up and get him, he is going to be a day 1 starter for this team. I feel really good about Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. Another top 30 visit for our Cleveland Browns on this roster. I love it. I'm ecstatic. Go Browns.
So, for the record, defense, check. O-line, check. Wide receiver,
Check.
Quarterback?
No.
Time will tell.
All right, so the Browns traded out of 70. So I think we're going to go call it a night, go get a beer or two, maybe some food, and then record and go to bed, wake up tomorrow for round 3. So if this is it, we'll see you next time. Eric, how you feeling about the Browns draft overall, though?
Feel good. Day 2 could not have gone better for the Cleveland Browns. We got a bunch of guys. We got a guy that you liked and had in your mock. We got a guy that I liked and had in my mock. I could not be happier with how round 2 and 3 went for the Cleveland Browns today.
Neither can I. Let's see if they do anything else, but... Thank you. All right, so of course we stop, we leave, we go to a bar, we go to a hotel to get a little drink, relax for a second before we call an Uber home, and the Browns make yet another pick. Austin Barber, tackle out of Florida, so really interesting pick. Played a lot of games at left tackle. We'll see what he does. I like it. I like them getting another pick in the 3rd round before it's over with. So we'll see. I don't know. For real this time. Until tomorrow for day 3 of the draft. And we're back for day 3 of the NFL draft, day 2 for us here in Pittsburgh. The Browns have been getting high praise for what they've done in the draft. Eric has gotten to my car to put his stuff back about 3 or 4 times now, so I'm just chilling, waiting for our Uber. We're going to head over there. It's about 10:30. The draft starts at noon. We were trying to get there at 10. We both overslept. It's been a long week, but I'm excited to see what the Browns do to wrap up this draft, but overall, I think everyone is very happy and very excited for what the team has put together. I know me and Eric are, and I'm excited to see maybe a little less busy NFL draft in terms of the experience today, get to see a little bit more, get to do a little bit more before we wrap this up and drive back to Cleveland to get back to our normal lives. So we took our mics off because it's wet and rainy. Hopefully the audio sounds good here. If not, you're not going to see this clip anyway, but it's kind of a gross one today. Eric, how you feeling?
I think I'm gonna buy a poncho.
Do you think they have one in there?
I'm gonna check. Why not? Let's see what happens.
At least it's enclosed. We're gonna go check the shop for some ponchos, I guess. That's where we're at now.
All right, well,
We're fitted up. We're surviving the rain now. Life's
That's
good.
what the NFL did. For like $12.29, you can have yourself a garbage bag with the NFL,
logo on it. And $2 extra for the clear bag, too.
Wait, she charged me for the bag?
Yeah, the bag's $2.
Oh. She didn't make it sound like
And
that.
Eric got scammed. Let's go rip these cards I bought, though. Maybe we'll have like a nice autograph, maybe a Shador. We'll see. Not a bad little spot whatsoever. So we had an interesting development here. We are actually down in the draft stage now. We got right up to like the general admission area, and then I saw people crowding in a corner, and me and Eric walked over there, and now, I mean, you can see our view behind us. It is a beautiful view, and we are here for the long haul now for the draft. We're in the shelter, so no rain.
Yeah.
No rain. I'm about to rip those packs I bought earlier in the video, so Eric can record that for me. I'm feeling good, man. It's day 3 of the NFL draft. Gerard McCoy just went off the board to the Raiders. Let's see what happens next for our Browns if they trade up or we use the picks.
They have 5 picks across these next couple rounds.
I think the best part about being in the draft overfill lot is the fact that, hold on, let me flip it for you. The fact that it is literally turf, so it is not as uncomfy to stand on as the concrete was the last 2 days probably. Taking a little break, we're just sitting down. We're allowed to just sit, do whatever we want. It's kind of crazy, E, how we're just like this close. For free, might I add. How you feeling about everything? We're waiting for the Browns to make a pick.
Yeah, I feel good. So I just went, we have this private concession area as part of this, private bathrooms, all that sort of thing. Got some mac and cheese with chicken that was actually pretty solid. And when I came back, they're like, no, you got to go around this way, which put me up like by the stage. I'm pretty sure I could just sit down, and I might test that later.
They're also saying if you stay through the whole 7 rounds, you can win Super Bowl tickets. I don't know how long we're going to camp this out for a shot at Super Bowl tickets, but right now we're having a good time. I mean, it's comfy, we're relaxed, it's not hard to stand. A+ day 3 at the NFL draft so far.
All right, so I want to show you where we're at right now. We're about as close as you can get because I figured out a little hack thanks to some employees here actually that helped us out.
Yeah, we just kind of snuck our way on up into the seats, and here we are. Awesome seats for the rest of the NFL draft. Still waiting for the Browns to make a selection, but Eric, we're in there like swimwear.
We are, and the Browns are coming up with those 4 picks in the 5th round, assuming they keep those picks.
Right.
But they have like 4 picks and like 8.
Yeah.
The picks or something
8
like that.
picks.
So
It's wild. Yeah,
see
it's
what
wild.
happens.
To announce the Cleveland Browns selection, please welcome international band representative from Switzerland, Will Fuller.
Real quick, I want to shout out my lovely wife back in Switzerland, Karina, my 2 beautiful children, Leonie and Leo. I almost forgot all the kids' names. With that, it's a 146th pick in the 2020 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Parker Brailsford, center, Alabama.
Yeah!
All right. Real quick, I want to shout out my lovely wife back in Switzerland, Karina, our two beautiful children, Naomi and Liam. I almost forgot my own kids' names. With that, with the 146th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Parker Brailsford, center, Alabama.
All right, I'm here with Will, NFL international fan for the Cleveland Browns. You got to make a pick today. How was that experience?
That was absolutely incredible, man. Coming out and hearing these boos gave me so much life. It just felt natural. So I had a little bit of nerves beforehand, kind of shook it off, and then when those boos came, it felt right.
Hitting the celebration is always going to be an iconic moment. Shout out to Myles Garrett. How did you end up becoming a Browns fan?
So I was born into my Browns fandom.
Okay.
I was actually born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Awesome.
And my father, that was our thing, spending this time together every Sunday and just watching our Browns. And so at this point, living out in Switzerland, part of what I do is make sure that I'm spreading as much love for the game of football as possible, and especially sharing my love with the Browns with everyone around me.
Hell yeah. How did you end up in Switzerland?
My wife is Swiss.
Okay.
So we met back in Phoenix, Arizona. We had our two babies, and after that, she was like, we really need some help, so let's move back to Switzerland. And from there, I could do anything from anywhere. So we moved out to Switzerland.
Who was your favorite pick at the draft?
My favorite pick, you know what? I very much appreciate picking up Fano. We needed someone to bolster the line, and it's very important that we got that pick. But also, I think I'm a little biased now because I just made the pick with Parker, so that's the homie forever.
That for sure. What's it like being an international fan? How does that change based on your experience from being a fan here in the States?
It's totally different because when you don't have football normally with you, when you talk to these new fans, it's just you see their appreciation and their love for it. So this has been totally different. It's a lot of love.
Awesome. And how did you end up getting the opportunity to do the pick?
In order to become an international fan, you need to apply for your country, and then it's sent into that team. The team goes through the selection process, and if you have a great story, you can become me.
That's awesome. I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you hopping on the show. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we're here on the draft floor. The Browns have made 2 picks. They've also traded 2 of their 5th-round picks. I'm not surprised. We got some 2027 capital. I didn't tell you that, but it's a 4th rounder, so that's exciting. Center and a linebacker. Don't know a ton about it, either of them, really. Sounds like good depth piece, good competition for Luke Whippler.
Well, here's the thing. They're back-to-back picks from Alabama. We know what Alabama football is like, so as much as I hate to say it as a Buckeye fan, I don't know. Like we said, we need depth. I think those are 2 good picks.
I do too, and Andrew Berry has that SEC bias in him a little bit, especially in these later rounds. We'll see what goes on, but it's a good time down here. We have a seat now. We're comfortable. I'm content to stay for a while.
Yeah, we're hanging out with the International Fan of the Year nominees. They're all doing the pick, so everyone around us going up on stage to do the picks. We didn't get to do that yet. We'll see. The time will tell, maybe.
I don't know if I'll include it in here because of copyright or whatnot, but we've been on the TV a couple times now for the Brown selection.
Career UCLA, a chess piece for a chess player. Followed Danton Lynn across town to USC. Lynn, of course, now with Penn State as defensive.
So that's cool to see. We got the Rambler Reserve on too, so helping the sponsor out a little bit. It's a good time down here in the pit. We got a concert going on. Let me show y'all.
It just takes some time.
By the way, ATO 10 to get 10% off Rambler Reserve. Make sure you hit that up.
ATO 10. I'll have a graphic come up for sure too.
Cincinnati.
Yeah!
update because there is so much going on in the international section where we find ourselves. First of all, our buddy here, a new buddy from England, the Miami Dolphins just selected a guy through the International Pathway Program who grew up in London, started playing football at 16, and we'll share some of the video from it.
Yeah, for sure. We'll include it in the vlog. Yeah, it was a really awesome moment. He was crying and everything too, shaking. I love to see that. I love to see the game of football grow.
Player came over and hugged him. And then, just like that, the Browns are on the clock. And who do they take?
Taylen Green. Yeah, it was an interesting one, especially because the amount of times we've been on the TV feed throwing up the wrist and doing all that then.
We spent a great deal of...
I didn't even know how to really react other than just do the "here we go brownies" chant.
You know what? We still threw up the wrist.
I put up my wrist. It's still Shador's team. I mean, we're talking about a 6th-round pick, a guy to come in and compete. And you know what? I'm here for that. I wonder what it means for Dylan Gabriel. And of course, we'll talk about that more in our actual talk. Oh, you think he's cut?
I think he should be.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. 3rd-round pick? I don't know.
Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good.
With the 248th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Carson Ryan, tight end BYU.
All right, we're walking out of the draft. We probably had one of the better draft experiences, not just in who the Cleveland Browns were picking, but just our experience in general. Because we did a lot today. We got up close and personal to the action. We were sitting with a group of people that went up and announced all the picks. Your boy almost got to announce the pick himself, but it didn't work out. It was fun.
It was a fun day. Pittsburgh was actually a really good host city and really nice to us, even though we're wearing orange and brown and, you know, we're getting booed and people are poking and prodding and making fun, but it's all in good fun. It's all in good rivalry, right? I feel good about this draft experience. The city did well. Pittsburgh's a fun city, dare I say. Don't come for me at the comments, Browns fans. But it has been an awesome time here at the NFL Draft. I'm looking forward to maybe going back to another one day when it's maybe a little closer than DC.
Jimmy and I have talked about it a lot. I've talked about it with our committees. We look forward to coming back here with the draft soon, for sure. I think it's important.
Because DC is the next one, but I'm feeling really good about this whole thing so far, and I'm ready to see what the Browns players now do on the field moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to reiterate what you said, that Pittsburgh has been such a good host city. We got some ribbing. We put some ribbing in as well, but everyone's been really cool, except for Ravens fans. Fuck the Ravens fans. But other than that, it's been great.
It's been great indeed. If the draft or any of these NFL experiences come to your city, remember, you never know until you ask. The amount of experiences we got to do today, whether it be sitting close to the draft, hell, almost announcing a pick like Erik asked, and she said maybe if we can't find someone. So you never know what could happen. All you got to do is ask. Never be afraid to ask. Never be afraid to go do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, they can't say no unless you ask. And just pay attention. Use your eyes. Like, I noticed the producer that was pulling everybody to do those things. So I went and talked to her, and she said, yeah, like maybe that's a thing. Like I said, didn't work out, went to a little kid, whatever. But I'm not salty. But yeah, ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, it was an awesome time. This was an awesome video to kind of put together. I know I'm probably punching myself for the amount of video recordings I put for this vlog, so we'll see how long it takes for this to come out. You know how we've already reacted to these picks. I think this was a solid draft for the Browns all in all, and as much as I'm excited to go sleep in my own bed tonight, I'm kind of sad the draft's over and our experience here is done. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on all socials @SignTheOfficeCLE. Leave us a voicemail. Let us know your thoughts on everything Cleveland Browns and Cleveland sports. 216-260-3433. Erik, say your line.
The debate never ends, but the show does for now. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.